Alright, this is Ocarina time, any percent, from 2011. I don't think anybody else runs this category besides me. It's not even a real category. It's probably not even like it's not extension because I don't know how you would even qualify to measure like what is allowed in an old route, because I'm not, even though it is like the old route 2011, like I will be doing some things that weren't discovered at the time. Maybe I'm wondering like why do I want to run 2011 through 12? That was like when I got interested in speedrunning. I was watching like StarCraft back in the day, and for some reason, like looking on Justin TV, like the old Twitch, there was somebody playing Ocarina Time, so I thought, okay, I'll turn up the mic a little bit. Just a sec. Is that better? Yeah, I don't know, test. But yeah, I was watching StarCraft in 2011, and like I just stumbled upon Ocarina Time. There's like Cosmo running 2011 bridge. And the big thing about this route that's different from normal any percent is it doesn't have wrong warp, so you could call this any percent no wrong warp, but no wrong warp category is like a lot harder nowadays, so this is what I decided to learn back in the day because I was kind of intimidated by the way that people play this game. Like, I mean, I know I found speedrunning intimidating, and I think a lot of people do, so that's why I decided to learn this. It's a really good beginner route, I think. If you're ever interested in picking up this game, like I suggest you could try and learn this. Probably other people in the community, in the Ocarina community, would say don't learn this, but I think it still is a good introduction to a lot of like tricks that you'll use later. Start. But yeah, I'm nothing special at this game. This is purely just for the. So I think it's a fun category. So. This was like the route that a lot of like the most famous speedrunners in the game got the world record for the first time. Cosmo, ZFG, SVA, Runner Guy. Most of those names are still around today. This is the first kind of trick If I could get it. That trick I don't think was around in 2011, but might have been. I only watched one run, like in preparation to see like how it used to be ran. It was Zacchio's 5536 because that was like one of the most crazy runs of the day. Like people said it was spliced because that's such incredible bomb luck. I think I don't know like the exact statistics on like bomb drops, but it was crazy how good his bomb drops were. Oh my god, that was really close. That would have been bad. Oh my god. Here's another trick coming up. It's pretty easy, but I mean, still you can fuck it up. I find it easier when you YOLO it. I don't know if it's like, just not looking at the waterfall makes it easier to get by it, but when I tried to line it up before, I usually miss it like 50% of the time, but when I just do that every time, it works. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Forgot I have to go back and get this scale. So here I have to wait till sunrise because it'll waste a little bit of time to fly to Hyrule Castle and watch the drawbridge come down, so... The child section is basically done. I have just to do dot skip, which is like the most famous trick in the game, probably. What's up, Ace? Yeah, I mean, if Ace wants to do it, I don't really care. I'm not like the most high energy guy. Yeah, get those donations in. $50. I mean, yeah, this isn't the most exciting run, like, it's not filled with crazy tricks or anything, but I think it's pretty chill. You just, a lot of cutscenes, a lot of mashing. You put on a podcast or something, and or audiobook, and you have a good time backwalking and side hopping. I'm trying to think of other things to say. Yeah, I think even ZFG and Cosmo got like tired of this category, so they moved on to the all dungeons, or like no major skips kind of thing. So, but yeah. I probably won't run this like after I'm done the marathon, but I thought it was it holds a special place in my heart, this category. Yeah, I don't know anything about Diablo 3 Sharp Eye. Never played it, but I assume it's going to be like long and I don't know. I didn't see what the estimate was. I used to run this on English, which is like way slower text, or quite a bit slower. So I'm actually thrilled playing this on Japanese for the first time. I finally learned how to get the Japanese working on my Wii, so that cuts like at least 5 minutes, maybe more. I think possibly 10 minutes off this run. If you're learning and you don't want to do that, just do English. Now this is when the game gets really exciting. 20 minutes of trade quest, but with a twist. Literally just backwalking across the whole game. This is what you all donated for, I'm sure. I will try and reverse the camera real quick. I can't do it, probably. Screw it. You know, this is like the best speed game. I mean, I make fun of it, but it's... I don't know. It doesn't deserve like any hate. I think there's a lot of cool things you can do. It's been pretty fun to get more involved in the game now that like just because of this run it's making me more interested in it, in learning the game again. I mean, GoldenEye is way more intense, but I still like this. I don't understand though why 100% is like the most popular category, because to this day I don't know if I've really sat down and watched a full 4 hours. I actually kind of like new any percent. Maybe it's just because it's short, but I mean, yeah, I can see what you mean. You're basically just watching them reset every 10 minutes. I mean, 100% is more really interesting, but who has 4 hours to sit around and just watch? Unless you're like watching on YouTube in chunks. Or just have it on in the background. Yeah. So I dived and now I stole the fishing rod. This is the only way to get bottle on B back in the day. This is the beginning of reverse bottle adventure. Uh-oh. For some reason, this does a whole lot of wacky stuff. There's a new video about explaining reverse bottle adventure by Danny B. If you just look up RBA or reverse bottle adventure on YouTube, hopefully it would come up, but it's quite interesting. So because I climb the stairs when I pause the game, it will turn my rod into a Deku stick, and I just break it. And now it makes that sound. And that's important for some reason. The Clint and ZFG are great. I still haven't watched a full run. I probably should. So now I'll do the trick. You get a bottle on in your hand. You wait for these bugs to go away. So I'm gonna do a backflip and then mash the B button. Oops. Maybe I have to press the bottle button too. Yeah, I forgot that for some reason. So while you're doing the backflip, you press the bottle button and then mash your B button. And that puts a bottle on your B button. So I'm gonna drop it and recatch it. And that'll put a bomb bag in my inventory. I press start. So I have a blank square there. You see, got a bomb bag, says 40. This part I used to forget to do, but you have to move your bomb thing over to C right and then do it again. And that will put a bottle over my bomb slot. Which you need because it's not really a real item until you do that. If you don't do that, then wherever bombs drop, they just won't drop. Just get nothing. Thanks, Metalhead. This is another really exciting part of the run. You go into the grave and collect a bunch of bombs. I'm going to collect a lot of them. In Zacchio's run, he did something different. He would just pick up bushes and hope they had bombs in them. But I can't do that because I don't have gauntlets. He RBA's gauntlets, and I don't really want to bother to do that, so I'm just going to... And like, I don't want to try and get lucky either, so... I'm just going to pick up bombs here for, like, a long time. I probably only need like 20 or so, but just because this is a marathon and I don't want to mess it up or whatever. I'm going to get 30, 35, just to be safe. There's a part right at the end where I need to be able to have bombs. If I don't, then the run's dead. Oh, I almost forgot about this. I need money, so I gotta pick up this pot and grab some money. I was hoping for a bomb drop there, but it really doesn't matter. 34 should be plenty. coming up will be a super slide method that wasn't a thing back in the day. Used to only do one bomb super slides and mega flips, but this is much easier. I learned this watching Clint. He would do this back then. Coming up right here, I think, is the hardest trick in the game. Probably won't be able to get it, but you never know. Oops, that was way too early. Kind of want to try it once more, but I'll just try it on the next time I'm here. If anybody has any questions about what I'm doing, or I don't know, has a question for me personally, like what I do for a living or whatever, just ask in the chat. I'll be happy to tell you whatever personal detail about my life. Oops, I want that heart. Look at that long Japanese word. It's one of my favorite things about this game. Like those big title cards that appear whenever you enter a new area. Like, how many games do that? I don't think very many, but it just looks so cool. It really adds, like, I don't know, something to it. Oh yeah, of course, you can tell I'm single. But no, I'm not gay, so I can't do that, sharp eye. Do I like turtles? Not really. Do you like turtles, Metalhead? I don't really get the question if that's some sort of meme or whatever. Did it too early. I don't really have an exact setup, I just kind of do it by feel. So I do miss it occasionally. This looks like a good one. Oh, I just barely missed the perfect one. That's really hard to do. It's a good thing that Dusky isn't here for playing this game, because he'd probably break the bottle, and then the run would be dead. Oops. This part's kind of scary. I've died here a few times before. In practice yesterday, I almost died. Yeah, like I feel like, yeah. I was just scared I was gonna get hit either way, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get a bottle right now, but... At least I have two of them. So that gave me Zelda's Lullaby, so I can do a backflip, press the bottle button, and then the bomb button. And that allows me to play a bomb like it's Ocarina. The only way to get a bottle would be like big pose or whatever, catch and pose, but that takes forever. There might be another one I'm forgetting, but I'm pretty sure the other ones you have to get as Chao. Yeah. I also don't have any arrows right now. Or a bow. Yeah, this is the first Dark Souls game, in case you didn't know. Am I going the right way? Yeah. In Zacchio's world record run, he doesn't go here. He does a mega flip across Gerudo Bridge, but I think that's pretty hard, so I'm gonna do this instead. It's good practice for later on, for a trick I have to do anyway, so I suggest if you're gonna learn how to do this to do what I'm doing now. I missed it. They still do that trick in 100%, I think. Which is one of my favorite ones. This is the end of Reverse Bottle Adventure. Oh, I think I talked to him. I should have showed him the saw instead, so I think that's going to waste quite a bit of time. Oh, I talked to him again. So I do the bottle trick that I did earlier. And that will give me all the things that I need to trigger the end of the game. Oh my god, why did I do that? I don't think it really matters though. So now, you see, what the, oh no, that does matter. That's fine though. I still have other bottles, but I only have the wrong thing, so I have to dump these out. Okay, it says I have to restart stream soon, so you can pause while we switch. Yeah, well now's a good time to do it anyway, because it should be the... So what do I have to do? You're gonna have to restart stream soon so you can pause whilst we switch. Then we can start again, that cool. I don't think I really understand what you want me to do, but yeah. Okay, you can do it now. It's just a cutscene for like 7 minutes, so Or no, I'll tell you when to pause because I'll sit at a text box for a little bit, but I'll tell you. Just give me a minute or so when the first text box will come up that I have to mash through, which will probably be in a minute or so. Then you can switch host and pause the timer. Oh. Yeah, no worries. Zelda just got raped right there. She's got like that face, like, oh god. That's pretty tasteless. Just the way her eyes just explode out of her head. It's pretty funny. Yeah, and I never even beat a dungeon. Totally amazing. I go to most areas of the game, like if you look at my map, oops, wrong way. I went to most of the places, but I never went to a dungeon. Just... What do you mean they kick you out of the game? Like, oh yeah, like where you don't get to like save after? Yeah, they do that in Paper Mario too, don't they? Are you saying like Paper Mario is a solid 8 out of 10 too? Get in the door. I'm getting a fairy here for safety. The ending is, like, even though this is a pretty beginner-friendly run, the ending is brutal. I'm gonna save here just in case. Oh my god. These bats. There's a lot of places that I can die here. In this next room, I could die. It's not very likely. These guys can be really mean. Oh, see, this is really bad. Where is he? Okay. This next room I used to die all the time, but I think I figured out what I was doing wrong, so should be okay. It's gonna be extra careful. Oh my god. That was really scary. The room is really crazy. And even if I have full health, like, they kill me with one hit. They do like a ton of damage. When you enter this room, it heals you. And it doesn't really matter because basically everything at this point in the game will kill me in one hit. Except for the Stalfos skeletons or whatever they are. Yeah, I thought I was dead for a second. Good fight. This is a pretty good run so far. Not many mistakes. Have you never watched Ganondorf fight, Ace? I didn't even use infinite sword glitch. I stabbed him in the face, crouch stabbed him in the face so many times. Like, you have to be pretty precise, like the way that you angle your sword. You gotta like really jam it into his face, otherwise you're gonna like, he's gonna become invincible again. I think in Poly Glitchless they just stab him in the face a lot. But there is a way to deal with infinite sword glitch, but I find it personally harder to do. You have to be like pretty clutch to get the ISG. I'm glad you're enjoying it. My heart's racing too. We're getting close to the end. I'm gonna play it safe on Ganon. I mean, if I lose my fairy anyway. I'll probably try and do it like the speedrunner strat, but if I lose my fairy at the end, I'm just gonna use light arrows. I'm glad you're all enjoying it. I don't really think of this as graveyard run, but I mean, yeah, it is early for my time, but I don't know. It's still like 10:30 in East Coast. Good breakfast run. But yeah, I guess GoldenEye speedrunners are probably pretty degenerate and don't have normal schedules. That part I can die on all the time. So, yeah, this run's pretty cooked. Now there's just the final fight. at the end of this cutscene there'll be one final trick that I need to do. I have 12 bombs to do it, so that gives me 6 chances. It's a 2-bomb super slide into the cutscene. I need to do that because if I don't, Ganondorf will knock away my sword. By doing the super slide into the cutscene, I keep my shield up, and for some reason that actually protects your sword from Ganondorf. I have no idea why, but so hopefully I don't fail these 6. I should be able to get the super slide first or second try, but yeah, if I don't, I'd have to redo like 20 minutes of the run, and I don't want to do that, so we might just have to call it a... I mean, it's not going to happen, so... I have to hold the R button during this cutscene. At any point, if I let go, the shield will go down and that is dead. I mean, that's only for like the part when he swipes, like knocks away the sword. Pretty soon he'll knock away the sword. I try to, like right there, he tries to knock away the sword. Now I can let go of the shield button. I'll do it right here just so the screen glitches out. I did it! This might be my best time yet, honestly, this category. So time is coming up when the cutscene plays after the sword slash. So get ready on time. Well, 106.35. That's Ocarina time, 2011, 80%. Yeah, that's a PB. I PB'd last night, just practicing, and it was like 107, like it was basically straight 107, I think. So, yeah, good run. Thank you all for watching. Like, if you actually want to try and learn this category, I'm happy to like help you through it. But yeah, if I have some time to kill, I could put on the original Super Mario Bros. And try and beat the game really quick. Mostly just die. Yeah. I'll put it on till you guys tell me to stop. Just gotta switch it real quick.